Hello there, Precious. Hope you're having a wonderful time there with us, with the pupils of Cosby Primary School. Now, tell us what's your take on the workout session of today?
Wow, thank you so much, Lorna Kelly. I intend to dance. That's how I keep fit, you know. Dance fitness is my best because I'm having fun at the same time, sweating out and feeling healthy. I need to work hard. I need to exercise so I can eat cake and not look unhealthy. Believe it or not, you see, I started the program today talking about the show I love where the question is it cake? Because things look like furniture, but you can actually cut into it. So, see, I already let it out before I wanted to ask you. Anyway, I'll ask you again. Is this cake?
Yes, this is cake.
Is this cake?
Yes, this is cake. You can cut through it.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Ooh, this is cake!
There you go.
Oh my goodness, delicious cake. CRTV cake that looks like our tower. And now we'll be eating from the tower. Thanks to Annie Gambi Florence, who is present here. You heard her laughing the whole time. Annie is the event coordinator of the Kamer Cake Fiesta. Welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Passion.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
See, where there's cake, there's joy.
Where there's cake, there's joy. I'm quite excited to be here.
We're happy to have you. Is it the first ever cake fiesta?
Yes, this is the first ever.
Okay. Why did you feel like this was important to have?
It's very important because the cake industry in Cameroon has been like in a baby stage, but we've been growing.
Yeah.
We've been going out, we've been acquiring knowledge, but we've never had the opportunity to really celebrate ourselves and the milestones that we've achieved.
Yes. Now, when you talk about the cake industry, who is a part of it? How does it look like? Do you all bakers have a WhatsApp group where you talk about what you're going to make? How does it look like?
Yes, we have WhatsApp groups. So like the industry does not only consist of the bakers. It comprises of the manufacturers of the ingredients that we use.
Nice.
It also includes our clients like you, who is happy with this cake. So it's about transforming flour, sugar into beautiful pieces like this. In effect, we're cake artists.
Yes. I love when you put it that way because this right here is art.
Yes,
The big question is, how did you mix these things? But that's your secret. And that's what you discover if you're part of the fiesta. The Kamer Cake Fiesta is happening this October.
Yes, it is.
29th?
And 30th of October.
2 days of
It's
cake.
2 days. 2 days of happiness and celebration.
2 days of happiness and celebration.
Yes.
We're going to see wedding cakes,
Yes.
the big elaborate ones.
Elaborate, exquisitely designed wedding cakes.
And then hyper-realistic, like this one.
Yes, hyper-realistic cakes. Cakes that look just almost like the real-life objects.
Yeah, so what is like the weirdest cake you've made? That looks, people are like, is this really cake? And even you were surprised you made it so good.
That should be a bust cake in the form of a human. So like it's a little bit tricky when people want to relate with their cakes, and this time it's a person and you're doubting if should I kill this person? Should I eat this person?
And the cake is here with a human being and you're like, that looks
Eat into
scary.
this person. Yes.
But then I love the creative aspect of it. What are we going to witness during this cake fiesta?
So during this cake fiesta, we're going to have cake artists present pieces created according to their different strengths. So like as artists, we have individual talents, and we want to give an opportunity to every creative artist to be able to come up with a piece that really comes from their heart, to give out their best, that is going to push their brands forward.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about who the participants will be. Is it only people coming from the Southwest region, Limbe based like you, or all around Cameroon?
All around Cameroon. And I'm very, very excited to say that the tourism sector in Limbe is doing an amazing job. We have Fini Hotel working with us. We have Seme working with us. They're offering room for participants who are coming from out of town. They just want to make sure that everybody has a wonderful experience.
Yeah. I want to say a big hello to a cake maker there, a fantastic one, Eleanor. Eleanor's Pastries. That's my sister girl. I hope you compete well and win, or because
She's
people
a member of the organizing team.
Yeah.
I'm representing her.
Ooh! And people will be coming
behalf.
from the Northwest as well.
Yes, of course. We have bakers coming in from the Northwest. We have Chef Nelcon, Abongwa Nelcon, Nana Yvonne. We have Nene's Cakes and Pastries. So there's a big team coming from Bamenda.
Yes.
That has been groomed from the Abakwa Baking Conference.
All right. So the competition itself, what are the categories?
So for the competition, we have a kind of passive competition and a live competition.
Okay.
So the passive competition is the one that's going to give the different cake artists an opportunity to work from their space, bring their work of art to showcase, but be able to win a prize depending on how outstanding their performance is.
Oh,
And then we have a live competition. That one is going to be mind-blowing because the participants who are the contestants for that competition don't know the theme of what they're going to be working on. The theme is only going to be announced like 10 minutes before the competition begins.
Okay.
So it's going to be intriguing and like...
And they'll have to whip something up at the moment.
Yes, they have to work together. This is going to be a group of 3. The live competition is in groups of 3.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. So we want to encourage collaboration because we grow faster collaborating.
Okay, then when we talk about the competition, the categories, what are they supposed to do? They will be baking, they will be decorating. What?
They're going to decorate. They're going to bring us already baked cakes,
Okay,
so that we can save time, because the live competition is a 90 minutes pressure battle. We call it 90 minutes pressure battle.
Okay.
So they're going to be decorating from scratch, but they would have cakes that they've baked already.
And then what are the prizes?
For the first prize for the live cake competition, we're offering a cash prize of 300,000 francs.
Good.
And the second prize goes with 200,000 francs. And then we have lots and lots of cake tools and ingredients. We have a lot of bakers coming in as sponsors. We have our vendors supporting us. We have Dream Cakes by Magbo. We have Gourmet Cakes and Pastries in Limbe. We have Ma Odette in Limbe. They've given us lots of tools and ingredients. So we're very excited to share this out to the bakers.
I just want to tell you this. It takes just 500 francs to be a part of this. Imagine you just spending 500 francs and you're like...
For the public.
For the public.
Yes.
Yes, to participate and witness this.
To witness, yes.
To witness.
And then come and eat cake.
And eat cake.
And eat cake.
Eat. So the participants are already clear. Nobody can participate again. Or registration is still
No,
open?
registrations are ongoing.
Okay.
For the bakers, we're going to have a training, we're going to empower ourselves. So irrespective of the fact that we're going to be celebrating ourselves, we can't come together without impacting knowledge. So the first day is going to be filled with tutorials.
Oh, nice.
So very short hands-on demos on trending cake decorating tips. So for this one, the bakers are going to pay an entry of 15,000 francs. And then if you want the VIP ticket, comes with extra goodies and gadgets of the event, you could pay 30,000 francs.
Ooh.
For a VIP ticket. That's for the bakers, for the bakers.
Bakers,
Bakers, aspiring bakers.
Yes.
So when we're done with all of our magic behind the scenes, the public is going to be granted access to come into the hall on the 30th with just 500 francs to eat a lot of cakes and pastries.
Eat. I don't know if Pastor Manasseh Kalu likes eating cake. I'm going to find out from him in a bit. He is the pastor of Winners Chapel International Yaoundé, particularly in Fuda. He's here to talk about the 1 million match in honor of Bishop David Oyedepo's 70th birthday, to be celebrated on the 27th of September. You're welcome, Pastor Manasseh Kalu.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
There are some things here that are cake and there's some things here that are not cake.
Yeah.
So, is this cake? Just have to say yes or no, and then I'll show you.
Yes.
Not cake. Is this cake?
No.
Is this cake?
Yes.
Oh, because I cut it. Okay, Pastor. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Please do not miss the Kamer Cake Fiesta from the 29th.
I'm grateful.
Yes, all right. So as you can see, I have my T-shirt here already for the Kamer Cake Fiesta, celebrating cake artistry and creativity. Do not miss it in the month of October, 30th of October. Don't miss the Cake Fiesta. So, Florence, have you ever been to boarding school?
Yes, I have.
Which one?
Our Lady of Lords Secondary School.
Oh, okay. So I was in Seka Baptist. Should we be fighting right now?
No,
whole
we're not
myth.
fighting.
Not at all. We love each other, right?
No, we do.
We do.
We do.
So talking about boarding schools, Jack Sylvanus felt like he could take us to Holy Cross International College based right here in Yaoundé to take a look at the first lesson. That'll be intriguing, right? Let's take a look.
Have a wonderful day and bye-bye. So back to your studio.
Ah, you caught me. I was actually cleaning my fork because it's time to taste of this delight. Thank you so much, Jack Sylvanus and every part of the Holy Cross International College. I know that is very early, like the pastor said, to taste of this cake, but I cannot resist. And if you're just joining us, the Kamer Cake Fiesta will be happening the month of October. And if you're envious at me right now, you can go taste your own cake on the 30th of October during the Kamer Cake Fiesta. And while I do this, just a reminder that the second half of Cameroun Feeling will have Made in Cameroun with Gwendoline Egbe. And also, in a moment, we're going to have our Gist in the City, but I think it's a good time for us to connect. We're doing our Regional Connect. We're going to the west of Cameroon. It is a new dawn for the Basso people in Babaju, a locality in the west region of Cameroon. His Majesty Langevin Kafo Sambankeng has been coronated as the 11th monarch of the Lakmago dynasty. That is a big deal. And reporter Shivon Boguma tells us all about, smells good, That was our Regional Connect to the west of Cameroon. Thank you so much, Siobhan. Well, I'm still delightfully tasting this cake. Hopefully we're going to have Gist in the City very soon. Yeah, this is my cake, you can see. We're going to have Gist in the City very soon. Alice Bay is already in the building because she'll be teaching us how to set our table in the second half of the program. But right now, it is time for Clarice Fonzewong to talk about peace with us. The theme of today's program is the culture of peace, and we're going back to the International Day of Peace to be marked this Saturday. But what's that day all about? Tell us, Clarice.
Peace, peace.